Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175 here to come in 175 too. I $200 got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pulaski County High School for tonight's local soccer action compliments. Lake Cumberland Sports, we're so glad to bring you our video game tonight. Pulaski County will entertain crosstown rivals Somerset. We're 10, 12 minutes away from getting this one up and running. Michael Craig, I'm Mike Kerr. We're here. It's a beautiful night. The crowd cover is finally covering the sun a little bit, and we're about to have an absolutely glorious night for soccer.
It looks that way, Mike. It is a beautiful evening. I know I ran into A.D. Miller out here just a second ago, and he was hoping the rain would hold off. I hope the same. But you got a nice breeze blowing across the field and across the pitch. Crosstown matchup for soccer. What more can we ask for here on a Saturday evening?
These two are district foes, and they met earlier in the season. Somerset coming away with a 3-0 win over Pulaski County. Pulaski comes in at 1-8. Somerset, an absolutely polar opposite, 8-1 on the season. They lost their opener. They've won 8 straight coming into this. To say that they're on a bit of a run right now would be an understatement, Michael.
Yeah, they're absolutely. I mean, they're hitting a stride. They've clearly learned a lesson there in that first matchup they had this season. And what can you say about a team that's sitting at 8-1? I mean, they're sitting atop the 12th region right now. As mentioned, 8-1, 7-1 in region play, perfect 2-0 in the district. Pulaski County 1-8, 1-6 in region play, 1-1 in district play. But still a lot of games to play. So, the season about the midway point, and a lot to be determined.
You and I were speaking earlier, and I saw a young lady walking across the pitch, and I told you to go ahead and check her off our lineups because she had a knee brace on that looked like out of a bad movie. She's out here warming up in front of us. France is out here with a bit of a smaller brace. I don't know. She may not be X'd off our score sheets, what I'm getting at.
Right, and I saw the same thing you saw earlier, and what I'm sitting here thinking about, was that gamesmanship? Because you're right, that brace covered almost the entire leg.
Oh, yeah, she's not very big to begin with. No. And it was to the ankle. Anyway, these two teams will meet. I want to thank Coach Fabrizio for his support here, and Coach Steve Watkins, and we've been covered up. We have good news if you follow soccer, and hopefully you do. The officials are here, and I don't say that laughingly. We have had an issue this year with getting officials, and I will do a KHSA commercial for free. If you would have any interest in being an official in soccer as well as other sports, right now is the time. The kids need you because there have been games, local games, already canceled this year.
Yes, sir. Because
they can't get officials, and they're scheduling to where officials are trying to work 3 different games on a night, and they're starting at 4:30 and ending at 10:30 or 11 o'clock at different locations. And to me, if you like the game, they're not asking you to be perfect. And I am on a crusade to get people to get off the back of officials. We need them.
Yeah. I don't know if you know this, Mike. So last year, I dabbled in officiating some. I called some football games.
Good.
And not doing it this year thus far. Didn't decide to recert. But did you know that the KHSAA now is certifying 14 through 17-year-olds as junior officials, and they're allowing them to officiate games, if I'm not mistaken, from the freshman level down.
Well,
it's good money for if you're 14 to 17. It's good money. And like you said, I love your crusade. I love your mission as far as getting off the back of the officials. And something that I heard, I think you and I may have been calling the game, but it was at Somerset High School, Somerset girls soccer game. Mm-hmm. Somebody on the PA made an announcement. Now, I've repeated this a couple times. They said the job of an official is unique because everybody watching the game expects them to start the game perfect and get better from there.
That's well said.
And that's not realistic. And so they were just like, give them some grace, and they call what they see. And anyway, another point here, too, before I pass it back to you. Last night on the air, if you believe this or not, Josh McKinney was complimenting some officials at a game.
I will go back and review that.
You're going to need to.
Yeah, I'm going to review that.
At a game he went to during the week for his daughter, he was talking about how great a job he did, and I said, let the record reflect.
Hey,
everybody at home better make a note.
Some of the farthest on the left we're bringing into the fold right now.
There you go. He must be listening to your mission. You're reeling him in.
Well, I just say that because, again, whether we want to admit it or not, win, lose, or draw, trophies, bragging rights, whatever, this is for the kids. It's not for the parents who are living vicariously through their children or grandchildren or whatever. It's for the kids, and if the least we can do, we build these beautiful facilities, we hire good coaching, and then we don't have officials. We've got to do something about it.
Yeah, and
all right,
officials.
That's good. We've got 3, and that makes it a little easier on everybody. All right, Michael, we think we know the starting lineups.
You want to give that to me?
I'm going to. Pulaski County should start like this. Number 10, Hanson. Number 22, Foster. Number 21, Anderson. Number 12, Coomer. Number 13, Hamilton. Number 18, Lawless. Number 9, McAlpin. Number 6, Richardson. Number 15, Salyer. And number 3, is that Shapers? We'll get it in just a minute. I'll make sure of the pronunciation. We've got some gentlemen to help us. And your goalkeeper will be Philippi. That will be for the Lady Maroons. For Somerset, they'll go like this. McKenzie, number 7. Gregory, number 9. Roberts, number 2. Justice, number 3. Robertson, number 10. Burgess, number 11. Hunt, number 13. Wilson, number 15. Wilson, number 5, excuse me. Bowers, number 15, and Ladavong, number 16, your goalkeeper, Zimmerman. So those are our starting given lineups. Each team has about 20 on the roster. I and Michael will do our best to keep up with who's on the pitch at all times, but I'm going to let you in on a secret. The way we substitute in high school soccer is a little different than the way it's done at the higher levels. There will probably be a young lady or 2 or more on the pitch at sometimes that we haven't given you their name and number, but we will get around to catching everybody, we hope. But bear with us because, one, we're trying to learn new players and new numbers so we don't, and they're not in our house 3 meals a day, so I can't tell you exactly what they look like until we get a chance to do the game. So we're going to do the best we can. We're glad you could join us. If you can come on out, you've still got a few minutes. Hurry. We're at Northern Middle School's new facility, beautiful facility, by the way, except we have a light pole that Kevin pointed out to me, and now I'm going to be looking at it for every time I'm up here that's leaning. Well, he says 3 of them are leaning, but the one directly in front of me and you, see, I've got you hooked now. You hadn't noticed that, have you?
I had not.
Now you've
Thanks,
got it.
Mike.
No, I'll just give you one more thing to cause your brain not to work. Glad you could join us. Michael and I are going to bring you this. The officials are here. They are having a discussion. This is a 7 o'clock drop from what I understand, and I think we're just about to walk the players out on the pitch. As I said that, I get a double take. Pulaski will be in their home maroon. Somerset in the away white. Michael, they are 100 yards, 80 yards, considering where we're sitting away from us right now. Can you read their numbers?
Well, I was getting ready to say, back of the jersey number is going to be a little easier to see. Front of the jersey is going to be really tough. So when you were mentioning to the listeners that we're going to try to announce the girls, we will try being the emphasis word.
But they are far better than what you and Chris Staten had to deal with the other night. I saw those. So I will complain, as I always do. Actually, we do have the athletes are beginning to come onto the pitch. So we're just moments away from getting this one started. Kevin, are we going to stay with this? Okay. We're going to step out for one break. We'll come back. We're going to have soccer action, Pulaski County and Somerset. here
Toyota
on
of
Lake
Somerset,
Cumberland
we're known
Sports.
for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 17500, here to come in 175.2. I-200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
And welcome back to Northern Middle School as we're ready for high school soccer. We're going to announce the starting lineups. They are. We've already given them to you. Michael?
Yes, sir.
Look forward to this. They've got a treat to look forward to. I'm the veteran, I guess, in this crew. That's scary because you and I both worked with Chris a whole lot, and we let him do most of the heavy lifting. So y'all bear with us tonight. I think we'll get the point across. The video is going to be great, and we'll do our best. The Somerset uniforms I love. They are white with numerals of a contrasting color. I can read those, at least on this side. And Pulaski's, they are maroon, and they have white numerals, so I can't complain too much. The starters are being introduced. Just to give you a guesstimate, I think I see 7 others on the Somerset side and about 10 or 11 extra on the Pulaski side. So we've only got about 40 names to try to keep up with here.
Number 3, Ada Sheepers.
Glad you could join us. If you know someone who's not going to make it out to the match, because usually when they introduce the starting lineups, they're getting ready to start.
That's typically the case.
That's why they call them starting lineups, I think. And so you're probably not going to make the drop of the pitch here. But if you want to watch, anybody that wants to watch, they can catch us on Facebook. They can go to LakeCumberlandSports.com. They can look on YouTube and just take that little hourglass-looking thing and type in Lake Cumberland Sports, and lo and behold, it'll give us, and you'll see Mike's lovely face and maybe even Kevin on camera. I want to thank Kevin for coming out with us tonight. And Jeremiah, our cameraman, who's on the other side, and we're just looking forward to getting this one going. It's cooled off considerably, but the humidity is still with us.
Still a little thick.
It's still quite humid. But I don't know we should complain.
Well, I'm not going to.
2 weeks ago we were doing this, and it was ridiculous. You had a fun day yesterday. You went to Louisville.
In the morning.
Came home.
Yes, sir.
Went to Belfry.
And came home.
Brought a win home for Southwestern from Belfry.
Yes, sir.
And got back home. Just out of curiosity, 3 what this morning? 3 o'clock?
It was closer to 2.
Okay, well, that's not bad. Well, no wonder you look so fresh.
I had one photographer for Lake Cumberland Sports, Nick Hibbert. He snoozed like a baby most of the ride home.
Well, I've had Nick. He's went with you and I on a trip or two. He's not much value in a car.
Yeah, it was. Hey, listen, it was a fun trip. It was a beautiful drive. I'd never driven that far.
Oh, you had not been over there before?
I had never been over there. We were about 5 miles away from West Virginia state line, I think.
Oh, you were definitely that close.
Maybe closer than
Where'd
that.
you eat? In Belfry?
Let's not talk about that.
Did you go to a McDonald's?
Were you with us? Because
No,
I didn't
no.
see you in the car.
No, but the McDonald, I know the choices.
Yes,
I've
I
been
went to
over there a
the-
few
yeah,
times. Well,
went to the
you were
McDonald's.
within a mile of the West Virginia line when you were at McDonald's.
Okay.
Trust me on this.
Yeah. Okay. You are the veteran, and I will accept your word as wisdom.
I used to work over in that area. I am a little bit familiar. You met the Pond Creek Nation.
We did. They were very hospitable.
They
were.
And
they
it's
were
a nice
wonderful.
facility, too. You just kind of, it happens. You're driving
Yeah.
in there, and all of a sudden, boom,
Yeah.
they take their football pretty seriously. Like we're getting ready to take our soccer pretty seriously. The head official and his 2 assistants are standing in front of us. Ball boy is appropriately dressed for tonight's event.
Yes, he is.
I wish I knew his name. I'd give him a shout out. And we are about moments away. Hey, sit back, relax. We're going to bring you girls high school soccer. Pulaski County entertaining Somerset. Everybody bouncing and chest bumping and doing all the stuff. And
Getting hyped.
they've had the official toss of the coin. And it looks like, well, no, we're getting ready to. Nope, Somerset's going to have the opening kick, I think. Why am I speculating? They are. Looks like for Somerset that Miss Robertson will do the honors. We didn't even mention her in the opening other than just in the starting lineup. She's one of the leading scorers in the state of Kentucky. I think 16 goals and 10 assists or something to
That's
this
exactly
point in
right.
9 games.
That's exactly right.
If you do the math on goals per game or points per game, it's pretty serious. And Somerset puts a few points on the board. There is Robertson. We're underway. She heads up the right side, one from about 30 yards out, and that one's going to scoot wide and head over into the trees. And one shot, it was not on goal. It was, but Miss Robertson got one off her boot immediately, probably less than 10 seconds into this match. But it'll be a goal kick. Philippi will do the honors for Pulaski County. Sends it up the right side. That'll be played by McAlpin. Now kicked ahead by Pulaski County, and we're going to get a call. Not sure what we got, but it's going to go against Somerset, and it will be a free kick for
I assume it
Pulaski
was an
County.
offside call?
Well, I don't see how, but whatever the call was, it's a Pulaski kick.
Yeah.
So we're all right with that. Pulaski with a kick is up the right side, booted away by Somerset, the sweeper in the back. That one came to very easy. This is a potential breakaway for Somerset, but the keeper comes out to about 25 yards, does Philippi, and plays it back up the pitch and got it all the way down into the mouth of the Somerset goal. McAlpin will inbounds into the corner. Trying to learn numbers on the fly here, Michael.
Yeah, I'll
That's
do my best
Sheps.
to help you.
No, it's fine, Shepherds. It's going to be a corner. As our first corner of the game, Pulaski County will take it. And these usually lead to some opportunities. This is one of the scoring areas. Somerset trying to match up. I think they have accomplished that, and we'll have the kick. It's booted in, a short ball, and Robertson just steps in and strips that away. And she's going to boot it ahead, knocked down by Pulaski County. That's lawless self-defense, I might add. That's going to go over the side, and it'll be Somerset ball, a throw to come. Lawless took one full flush right there.
Yeah,
that
it was
had a little juice on it.
Yeah, nice play by her, though. It kinda
It
stopped.
was. They kept the ball in this end, and Somerset will get it into Robertson. Little back step, taken away, stripped away nicely. I think that's Coomer, but I'm not sure from this direction. Punted ahead, down the left side, an opportunity. They're inside the box. Centered, and a little too long. McAlpin saved it, kept it in. Ball still alive. McAlpin will play it along the line, trying to find a partner. Centers it out, or kicks it out toward Hamilton, and that's going to get across the side, and the ball is going to come back to Somerset. Opportunity. That one crossed the mouth of the goal. No chance.
Mike, I've not called a ton of soccer, but the official on the far side has a flag in his hand. Is there a...
I can tell you why.
Okay.
To call offsides with.
Okay.
Yep. Somerset defending the goal. Good job by Pulaski County in the corner below us down here. That's Hanson. She's still got the ball live, and we're in a bit of a restricted view when they get in the dead corner down here, but it's going to be, I think, a corner for Pulaski County. It will be a corner, no think to it. Salyers may do the honors. Well, she's in the concession stand right now as far as I'm concerned. No, she's going to approach the ball. Here we go. The ball's back in play. Centered, beautiful centering pass, but Somerset will come away with it. That is Burgess. She'll battle along the side. It'll go off the leg of Anderson. It'll get out of bounds, and it will be a throw for Somerset. Somerset's had 4 throws down here, but they've yet to get the ball back across midfield. So there's good news and bad news if you're a jumper fan. And it finally will cross the mid-stripe, but Pulaski County will recover. Miss on a header. Pulaski's got to run. Up the left side, stripped away. Nice bit of defense there by Bowers. In a bit of a deficit situation, and she just punts it to us. Pulaski has it up the left side. That one, nope, kept in, nope, it'll go. Runs out, and the man in front of me with the flag says Somerset. Quickly up the pitch. Somerset wasted no time, and it went off the boot of Lawless. It'll be a throw for Somerset directly in front of us. Michael, say hi.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Roberts. To Robertson, Roberts to Robertson. Say that. Oh, some sweet footwork by Robertson. She's 50 yards from the net, but still fun to watch. McAlpin will, no, that's Coomer, will slide in. Ball will head toward the corner. It will be a throw. I think it was short of getting off the end line. I'm doing a lot of thinking tonight because you can't see the corners from where we are.
Camera has a nice shot.
Kevin tells me the camera's behind me, but I could still visually see it, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, throw toward the goal. Nice job, but it's headed away, and Pulaski will clear. Well, the look on the face of Hanson was obvious. That one she didn't get a lot of boot on it, but she did get it out of bounds. There's a shot toward the net. That'll go behind the net from Burgess, but again, no score. 34-12. We count down. If you're looking at the scoreboard here, if you're watching with us, it's the opposite.
Yep,
we count up. So 40 one way or the other. Inbound Somerset has it. Little 2-man game in front of us. McKenzie, and it's going to get across the sideline, and Lottavong will inbounds with a throw. Finds Robertson. Another step-by move, and she'll blow into the middle and takes a shot that's going to go off the hip of a Pulaski defender. And long ball ahead, but for Pulaski, nobody home. Bowers will send it back up to Lottavong. She will get it across the mid-stripe, and she's going to be guilty of a bit of a push in the back. That'll be a kick. Hanson was violated on that play.
Is that a foul?
It is a foul.
Foul on Somerset. First foul.
Yeah. Ball is punted to the other end, and it's going to get all the way toward the goal. McAlpin runs it down, kept it from going out of bounds, but couldn't. She got a boot on it, but it ran away from her. And Simi has good foot speed. She just showed it. This should be a goal kick. Somerset will allow one of their sweepers to actually do the honors.
I'd like to thank our guest sponsor, RCG Construction, for tonight's sponsorship and allow us to bring you this contest here. Pulaski County Lady Maroons against the Lady Jumpers of Somerset High School.
McAlpin comes away with it. Wilson and she will go toward the corner. Centering pass. Runs out of room. I don't know. No, they did not. I thought Somerset might have got a boot on it, but the official on the other side shows the flag going Somerset's way. So it'll be another goal kick for Somerset. Over the top, saved in by Pulaski County. A centering pass. That's in danger zone. But Lottavong is going to clear, and it'll be a throw for Pulaski County.
Both teams trying to position for shots. Shots tough to come by tonight.
They have. Foster with the toss in, and it's going to go off the foot of the Pulaski player, if I'm not mistaken. It was. It'll be Somerset, a throw way in front of the traffic. Somerset with an attack. 2 on 4, but still yet a chance. Hit up the right side. Oh, that's the unintentional splits.
Yeah, I think the cleat got stuck in
Yep,
the
the
turf
cleats.
there.
McKenzie buried one. Fortunately, she got up. Robertson in a bit of a battle with Anderson. Anderson's going to win that one, and it'll be kicked ahead. Pulaski County with a bit of a run. That's Sheppers. She's going to the right corner to McAlpin. As far away as they can get from me, so by Burgess for Somerset with a bit of a steal, and she's going to start back up. McAlpin knocks her off the ball, comes away, but Somerset will regain. Right now the ball is being beat to death, but nobody has had a real shot and goal yet. Nice job by Robertson to step in and kick that one away. And then on cue, Zimmerman will come out and field one 15 yards in front of her goal, and everything's a go now. Zimmerman with the goal kick, boots it over the head, and Pulaski will punt it back toward Robertson. Good pass ahead. She's got help ahead. Shot on goal. Oh, off the post. Off the top post, the shot from McKenzie, and that one will go out of bounds. It'll be a corner, but that was almost our first goal of the night. That one was on goal.
It really was. Yeah, it was off the top.
It needed to be about 4 inches lower to be in goal. So, first real opportunity. McKenzie, a good shot, just didn't stay. I think they're waiting on somebody for a corner. And on cue, Miss Robertson will walk to the corner, and I don't blame her. There's very little stoppage of play, almost none in our first 10 minutes of this game. Robertson centering shot, perfect, but good job by Philippi to reach up above everybody and bring that one in. She lets the traffic clear. Now she will boot it. Wow. Fair catch, that one.
She got a big leg.
It's huge. Somerset will defend it back. Bowers controls it. We've had a substitute in the game for Somerset I don't think I have mentioned. Robertson has it just short of midfield. There's a centering pass ahead to McKenzie. She gets it off to the side. Gregory, nope, stripped away. Good defense by Pulaski County. Ladavong will beat that one to the turf, and here goes Somerset with Robertson again. Ladavong, that one's knocked down, but Pulaski's going to recover. Hanson starts up the left side, gets away from traffic as she keeps it in. Yes, she does. Got a chance. Bauer says no. Just punts it off the side, and we'll have a throw for Pulaski County. There is the throw. Gets in front of the net. Pulaski with a couple players, but heading the other way right now. Burgess for Somerset with the steal. Pulaski's got it back. Up the other side, it's a number I don't have, Michael.
That would be number 3,
Thank
Story
you.
Justice.
Thank you. She started. I just hadn't called her name yet. McAlpin headed toward the corner. She's with Justice. McAlpin manages a takeaway on that side. Got it in front of the net. Bowers got a part of it, and the Pulaski player just got one over the top of the net, and that almost turned into a developing situation for Sheppers.
A couple new players checking in, Mike,
Okay.
for the Lady Maroons. Trying to get a number 16.
Okay.
Chloe Stockstill, and number 25, Emily Purcell.
Thank you. So Purcell and Stogsdale are in the game. Robertson can't corral it, but it'll go behind her, and Burgess will corral it. Robertson, midfield. It finally comes back to Burgess. Boot ahead. McKenzie again. She's up the right side. Takes it deeper. Shot on goal. Little too tall. Somerset is starting to get some spacing in some of these runs, though, and a pretty good job on defense by Pulaski to get in the face of McKenzie. Goal kick. This one's coming to you, Michael. Roberts will start it up the right side. Sweet move to get by the defender. Good job to clearing it up, but that'll result in a goal or a corner kick for Somerset. Well, sometimes you speak too fast in this trying to keep up with what's going on, but it is a corner for Somerset. I was waiting on I didn't wait on the official to raise his flag, and that's usually a bad move on my part. But he agreed with me for once. Robertson will do the honors. This is the fourth goal kick or third for Somerset, I think. Beautiful centering pass, but headed away. Somerset with a chance on the backside. That would have been Roberts. Justice comes out, and that one will go off the foot of McAlpin. I think it will. It will be a throw for Justice in front of the Somerset bench. No score if you just joined us. We're almost 15 minutes into this match. McAlpin knocked off the ball cleanly by Somerset. Centering pass. Shot on the ground by Roberts, but it's ran out of petrol as Philippi will make another step to your side, pick it up, and goal kick one the other direction. She gets some pretty serious hang time on her punts.
Yeah, she's got a very strong leg playing the goalie.
Somerset sweeper that we've called her name all night, Bauer. She found herself about 45 yards out in front of the goal on that one, but it didn't hurt anybody. That may be offsides. I called it myself, offsides against Somerset. Ladavong will knock it down. Burgess will corral it, keep it. But she'll punt it up the right side. It'll go out of bounds. Pulaski, a throw. Ladavong, might have been a handball. No matter, it's going to be a throw. Well, no, actually. Two more subs are going to check in.
Is that two or just the one? Looks like Robertson's checking out.
Right.
8.
I thought there was another one behind her, but she's not. Just one. Because that's Justice that's out there, and she's been out there. She's wearing some almost turquoise boots. Pulaski will come away with the inbounds, or the throw, but it'll be turned back to Somerset. There's Gregory. Got it ahead to McKenzie. Shot off the right side. That'll sail harmlessly into the dark. And it will be a goal kick for Pulaski County.
I've got a technical question for you, Mike.
It's the wrong guy to ask, but go ahead.
Well,
Philippi.
I just want to make sure I'm logging shots. So, well, I'll ask you later.
Okay, that's fine. Burgess has it in front of us. Wow. It got away from her and went out of bounds, but that first step had some serious explosion in it. Don't want to be a DB in front of her in football.
Ankle breakers out there.
Roberts got a boot on it. It stayed. Oh, Burgess, it's a bit of a how are you?
Contact.
From Lawless. Just a bit of a bump. And it's going to be.
Rubbins racing.
Yeah, we got another substitute coming in for Pulaski County. The coaches are starting to do a little subbing because I said earlier it's a little bit warm. That's Anderson coming back. She started this. But it's a little humid.
Robertson checking back in as well for Lady Jumpers.
This might be the longest stoppage we've had since we teed it up.
Burgess taking a break for Somerset.
Ball gets away. Justice tried to get the steal. It didn't. Anderson gets it ahead. McAlpin. Nope, she's stripped off the ball by Wilson. Now turned back to Pulaski as they will head up the right side with McAlpin. Being played by Wilson. She'll go by Wilson. Gets it into the box. And Bauer, that will sail out of bounds off Bowers. I think, yes, it will be a goal kick for Pulaski County.
Corner kick?
Yep. Did I say goal kick? Let's try a corner.
Corner kick.
Well, that's when they're over on the edge. They call those corners. When they're in front of the goal, they call them corner kicks or goal kicks. So, anyway, for Pulaski County, Hanson will do the honors. from the far corner. Mike, the breeze is freshening a little bit. I hope that's not any sign of anything other than freshening.
Don't jinx anybody.
Not going to say it. Ball loose in front of the net. Oh, a lot of contact in the box. That one's saved from going over the end line. Once again, Hansen has it. Pulaski had an opportunity there. Got away from him. That one will sail out of bounds. I think that was Sayers. And they're going to give the throw to, I missed that one. The throw will be to Pulaski. Robertson's back on the pitch. She'll come away with this one and bring it all the way across. Now looking for a lane to get in. She's in one. Kick it ahead. Off the foot of Justice. Cleared by Pulaski. Throw coming for Somerset just up from the Pulaski bench. And substitutes for the Lady Maroons will come into the game.
A new Somerset player. Number 24, Kyla Lawhorn. For Pulaski, I think just some re-entry.
It is. So Lawhorn is in the game, or Lawhorn for Somerset. There she is, right there. She's got a big old 24 on her back. Got a heavily taped thigh, too. All right, Somerset will get it in after 3 people handle it, and they walk about 20 yards. But it's going to work. Justice. Got it ahead to Robertson. She eases through traffic. It's not that easy. Shot gets by. Roberts up the right side, centering pass into the middle, off the leg of Coomer. It will be a corner kick for Somerset. If you just joined us, we just went under the halfway mark of the opening half, he said. Still no score on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Robertson doing me a favor, taking a leisurely stroll as she gets to the corner. Everybody out there says thank you.
They're all appreciative
Yeah,
of that.
thank you very much. We have a pretty ball girl down here now. Centered, across the net, just almost. Pulaski trying to clear. Longhorn had a run at it but couldn't corral it, and it will be Pulaski heading up the backside. And a little bit of danger dodge there. Pretty good run. It's cut off on that side by Wilson. Centered back, and Roberts will have it at right at midfield. A little bit of a jostle going on, and Ladavong has it almost stripped away. Almost a push in the back right there, Michael.
Almost.
Purcell almost got away with a push in the back in front of us. Robertson will head it down, but it'll be played by Pulaski County. And now McAlpin is on this side of the pitch. We haven't seen her over on this side. A little change in the alignment. Ball kicked ahead, and for Somerset, a little battle for the ball.
Going to get a foul on Pulaski's number 25.
Okay. Remind me that Hunt is 13.
Emily
Next time
Purcell.
I'm struggling for Somerset.
I can't make any promises.
I should be able to figure that one out on my own. Well, we get a roar from the crowd below us. I'm not sure what happened.
I'm not either. Number 2 checking in for Lady
Well,
Maroons, Isabella Foster.
Maybe Miss Foster is a crowd favorite.
Maybe. And number 3 looks like returning to the ball game for Pulaski, Ada Shepers.
She's been playing the right striker up front, but I'm not real sure where she'll go back. Pulaski started to move some of the players around. I know McAlpin has swapped sides.
Now, you asked about Hunt. She's checking out.
Okay.
And then checking back in for Somerset is Gracie Burgess.
Thank you. Burgess with a pretty good break. She's part of the engine of this team, and Robertson just pounds one down toward the goal mouth trying to get a break. Lahorn almost got, again, good job by Pulaski. They had 3 in there, and somebody managed to get a boot on it and get it clear. We've had a major collision between Wilson and Shepers.
She got yellow carded a while ago. That's what this was.
Oh, Purcell got a yellow card. Thank you, Kevin.
Okay.
That's important.
We needed to know that.
Yeah, I even learned the other night what happens when you get the second one.
We learned that as well.
I mean, I had a clue, but I found out officially what it meant. And you set out the next 2 games, too.
2 games?
2. That's what I was told.
Okay, I didn't realize that.
Well, I could be wrong. Free kick from Somerset will sail harmlessly past the end line, and it will be a goal kick for Pulaski County. We're at the 17:20 mark of the opening, or if you're with us, it's the 23:40 mark because we're counting up, they're counting down. Doesn't matter if you use 40 as a starting point. Know if you're going up or down, you got it made.
Yeah, that's right. If you're counting the miles up or counting them down, you get there at the same time regardless.
No score on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Robertson has it. She'll step across. She's hounded everywhere she goes. Manages to get into the top of the box without anybody in front of her. Lines it up. Line drive off one of the sweepers. Deflecting on the other side, and we've got our first goal of the game. It comes away to Somerset. I'm trying to get a number off the backside.
I think it was number 9, but I need the confirmation on that. Number 9 for Somerset. Is that right, Mike?
I don't know. I'm looking to the official announcer if it was 9, and I'm okay with that. I really couldn't tell. Was it
Gregory? Number 9.
Number 9. So,
thank you,
Michael. Our goal came at the 24-13 mark on our scoreboard. Somerset with a 1-0 lead. 24-13 mark.
Billy Gregory.
Number 9. We'll get it straightened out here in a minute. They do not wait for me to sit and write my memoirs while we play soccer. They start it back immediately. Somerset has it, and they have the initial goal of the game. Robertson breaks away from everybody at midfield. Now looks at what she wants to do as she attacks up the right side. Her pass got to the net last time. This time will be played by Philippi. But that was just one of those, you shoot it hard at the goal and it doesn't come up cleanly. And the sweeper didn't manage to keep it clean, and you get the backside goal. There's a punt. Bowers off her head. McKenzie. Phil Mickelson shot. Hit it back up over her head, but it'll come away and re-stolen, and Pulaski will start up an attack. Well, Somerset's got it back. Lawson couldn't get to it, though, and now they've got to run up this side as Roberts will run out of room. Horn and one of the Pulaski defenders, Foster, just get out of each other's way. Ball will get under the foot of Roberts, but she's still going to play it. It'll be clean off the foot of a Somerset defender, and it will be another corner for Somerset. I'm going to guess that Robertson does the honors, and she'll slow it to a moderate pace before she gets over there.
Bring in a few substitutions, Mike. There's a total of 4, and I can't see numbers.
In hockey, they call that a line change, but in soccer, in high school soccer, there is unlimited substitution.
Lily Hampton for Somerset, as well as number 6.
Hampton's number 1. Is that right?
Yes.
Thank you.
And Vivian France, the one we mentioned at pregame,
is
had
she
the big
in?
brace. Yes, sir.
Robertson hung a boot as she was trying to, almost fell on her face, but got the ball in. Centering pass across the mouth by Somerset. That was McKenzie with the centering pass, and it was a little too high, a little too wide, and Pulaski will have a throw on the far side into a dead spot. And it'll go back out of bounds, and I think this will give Pulaski a second throw. Yes. Learned something about throws the other night that I didn't know, as that one sails back out of bounds. So the third throw in the matter of 15 seconds over on that side. Somerset will intercept. LaHorn 1-on-3, but she'll lose the battle as.
So what'd you learn about throws the other night?
There is a proper way and an improper way to throw the ball in, and if you improperly throw it in, they summarily don't let you count it. They take it away from you.
They give it to their team.
They do.
Yeah.
Pulaski will come on the attack. That one is rejected. McAlpin saw, you can see the dejection. She had a lot of green grass in front of her. The ball never got here. Somerset up the backside. I guess if you're watching at home, there is no front and backside, but for us, that's the far side of the field. It's easier to say backside. Somerset, I think that's Justice who's coming down to do the throw. And she's deep enough. They'll get this one up. Comes to Robertson out higher. I thought they might try to throw it to the mouth, but and now we have a whoa. And we're going to get a do-over. Here we go. All right. Robertson goes over, gets it back to Justice. Line drive at the goal. Great shot, except it hit the side of the net instead of the front of the net. It'll go out of bounds or across the end lines, and it will be a goal kick. I think that Phillippi's had so many goal kicks, she's bringing in help. She's going to let one of the defenders, one of the sweepers, do a kick this time. Low line drive. Somerset will intercept. Bowers will do the honors. Gets it ahead to McKenzie. Tried to find Lawhorn. She did, but a roller in that Zimmerman will come up with. 12 minutes to go in the opening half and a 1-0 lead for Somerset if you just joined us on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Somerset will come away as Wilson battles and gets it ahead. It'll get by McKenzie. Justice goes and throws her body into two players, and she's going to be rewarded with a throw. It went off a Pulaski shoe.
Couple more substitutions. I'm trying to get those as
I'm getting them. Hey, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm getting them as I can because obviously the coaches tonight are getting everybody in this crosstown rival.
Bella Gregory for Somerset checking back in, and for Pulaski, waiting for her to turn around, number 13, that would be Lily Hamilton.
Run on goal by Robertson. Ground ball, got through. Robertson will score at the 29:55 mark on our scoring. And that's number 10 from Somerset. She adds to her goal lead for the team, and now Somerset up 2-0, and that was just another example of the probably 20-yard shot, but she gets enough power on the boot, and give Phillippi credit. She got hands on it. She just couldn't control it, and it trickled into the net, but it still counts. Pulaski will do the honors. Down 2-0 now. Got to hold Somerset where they are and like to get a late half goal if any way possible.
I want to thank our guest sponsor tonight, RCG Construction, for helping us provide this broadcast to you.
Yes, we thank them for being our guest sponsor tonight. Robertson gets it ahead to McKenzie. She boots it ahead to Gregory. Gregory in a foot race. She will lose the foot race, but she will be rewarded. Well, he's signaling a throw almost to the corner. Yes, it will be a throw. Ball's in play to McKenzie. Right side, centering pass toward the near post, and Phillippi is there to capture that one. Glad you could join us tonight, and we do thank the good folks at RCG Construction. Ball is turned over, but Pulaski will recapture. Lawless booms it all the way down the field, but it's taken there by Burgess. Pulaski.
Number 24, Diana Rodriguez.
Diana Rodriguez in the game. First time we've called her name. The throw will come from
Lily Hamilton.
Just below us. Miss Hamilton will do the honors into Rodriguez, but taken away by McKenzie. McKenzie will cross over, head toward the middle of the field. She's got a runner up this side, the one that I put on the disabled list before the game. She's playing. Pulaski County, that's Coomer.
She almost kicked that right in your wheelhouse.
And Coomer, Abby just about kicked it to me, but she's also wearing a monster brace. Robertson, Michael, could you stay in front of her?
No, I could not.
All right, just asking.
No, they would have had to wheelbarrow me off here about 30 minutes
She's
ago.
just playing right now a little bit. Good defense, though. You got to love that if you're the defender. Sawyer's doing exactly what you're supposed to do, staying in front, and it's hard to do. This will be a goal kick for Pulaski County as we go under the 9-minute, or we eclipse the 31-minute mark of the opening half. Everybody on the pitch, and rightfully so. Look at the hands on hips.
Yeah.
The tanks are not empty, but they're getting real close because somebody forgot to tell the weatherman that the humidity is supposed to leave here, I heard. But we're still on a beautiful night. Just in front of us, Pulaski County will try to get away, and does. Good step through.
I don't have a number 6.
I don't have that one. Sorry about that. It's not on mine. Somerset gets it ahead, but it's interrupted. Nice job of defense, but it'll go out of bounds. A throw for Somerset. I do not have.
I don't have a Pulaski 6.
I do not.
Yep.
Now, I am sure that there is a reason that I don't have. Robertson with a bomb from about 40 yards. Well, 30. 25. It's getting closer. Aubrey Richardson. Okay, and I have her on here as number 6. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it. McAlpin bumped off the ball, and they're going to say it is going to be a throw for Somerset, and I'm assuming that was a good call.
So he did have a 6.
Yes, I did have.
Yeah,
That's what I was
had
saying.
One too. Yeah.
I just my only mistake of the whole first half.
Yeah.
Golly, I'm amazed.
We're going to keep count.
Tongue in cheek. Robertson will break it to midfield, centered ahead to Gregory, trying to get up the seam, and Coomer does a nice job of cleaning up, kicking it over the sideline. It'll be a throw for Somerset. Somerset might have been a little quick on that attempt to throw. Miss France, and somebody else is going to do the honors. Why not? It'll be Robertson. She has one of the 2 Somerset goals. Throws it over the top, off the shoulder of Gregory. Gregory's going to run it down. Did not. Well, let me wait. One of the officials are going to even discuss this one, so I'm not the only one who was not sure exactly whether that ball was when it was touched. We get the call. The head official points toward the Pulaski end, and we're good. The head referee went in, made the decision, got it over with. It wasn't a scoring opportunity. It wasn't a foul opportunity of any significance. Good call. Ball is knocked down by Somerset. A run up the middle is interrupted. Nice defense by Pulaski County as they come out, take that one away. But Somerset has it right back. Franz will spin it in. Coomer will send it out. Rodriguez kept it in. I don't know how she did, but she did. Now she's got it and headed in our direction. Centering pass. Bowers comes out of her hole back in front of the Somerset net and interrupts that attack. McAlpin from behind. She gets run off the ball. McKenzie came away with it. A shot that'll bounce to the front of the net. Never got inside the box and played easily by Philippi. Boom. Punt toward midfield. Knocked down by Robertson. She tries to get the return pass from McKenzie, but Pulaski will steal. On the backside, Burgess will come away with it. She centers, and it gets away. Pulaski will come away with the takeaway, but Burgess will, McAlpin comes behind Burgess and comes away with it and run on the right side. Shot up, too wide, went behind the net. Good piece of footwork and a good run. Just couldn't get the angle she wanted or get the boot on it as she needed to. I wonder if Franz let Coomer have her knee brace. Have you looked at the one Coomer's wearing out here for Pulaski County?
Yeah, it's similar. Yeah, it's a large brace.
I don't know what they call those, but as small as these young ladies are, carrying one of them would be a job. All right, we went and found the ball. That's a good thing because it went over the hill. And there's a throw from the net instead of a kick. Somerset will come away with it. Centered ahead. A run for McKenzie. She cuts inside. played off the ball, and we didn't get a call. No call. Coomer comes out, and her job comes away with it. Wow. Pulaski, good defense in that little bit of a scrum. But Somerset has it back. Robertson centering pass into the middle. Coomer got a leg on it. That was going to head toward the corner, being chased by Gregory. She owns one of the 2 Somerset goals. 2-0 if you just joined us. France runs through traffic. Pulaski County finally did a pretty good job of just getting rid of that one. Lawless had seen it down here long enough, just punted it away. Should be a throw. It is. We're waiting on Robertson, and I'm with you, girl. Take your time. Somebody giving advice down here said, watch the thrower.
Watch the thrower.
She throws it toward the center of the net. Probably pretty good advice as that one goes off the head of Gregory, and it's punted away. As Pulaski will have it in the open court. Open pitch, open field. It's Shepard's, but it gets away from her. Anderson back toward Somerset, and there is, again, you won't hear me call Bowers' name very often down here 30 yards from the opposing goal. She lives down here and sweeps in front of her goal, but she's all the way down. Somerset literally has brought the attack full scale. They're trying to get they'd like to get a third notch here in the first half.
Yeah, they've dominated the ball. It's been on their offensive side of the field all evening.
I don't attempt to even tell you that I would try to keep up with time of possession, but it is largely in Somerset's favor. We're headed toward 2 minutes in the opening half. Punted ahead. Bowers will kick it into the construction zone. If you haven't been up here, they're doing stuff at Northern Middle School. There's an all-purpose facility straight across from us, a beautiful soccer facility. Oh, it's thrown in. Somerset may come away with this, and they will. Knocked out of bounds.
Complex they're building over there looks almost like a twin to the Summer Sport.
Really,
doesn't it?
And there's one of these at Southern, too, I understand, isn't there?
There is.
I haven't seen it yet, but that's what I was told.
It looks about the same as this one does.
Justice to McKenzie up the right side. Justice is going to come back and play that, but Pulaski interrupts. Robertson from about 40 yards will hit a scooter. That's going to the woods. Way wide if you're not paying attention. She opened the first 10 seconds of this game with a boomer that was wide, but she doesn't pass the opportunities, but a complete player. Shares the ball with everyone. Goal kick, but by one of the players. Battle for the ball. Pulaski temporarily had it, but now it comes back to Robertson. She's headed up the right side. Got a little help on the right. That's France. Passes it away. Good defense. No, France is going to come away with the carom, though. She hits it softly to the right side, and Philippi will have another scoop. We're under 35 seconds here in the opening half. Pulaski probably one good possession if they get it started. Philippi's boot. Midfield. Headed ahead to McAlpin. She'll be played up there by Wilson. Wilson and McAlpin head up the right side. Crossover. Good move. Wow. There went an ankle. Wilson did a great job with all that going on, and finally at the end of it came away with the ball. Pulaski with the throw. I'm calling that one. Well, no, I didn't call that one. It looked like a bit of a foul. And for the first time in forever, I will mention Miss Zimmerman's name in goal as the first half comes to a close. Somerset 2-0 over Pulaski County on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Back after this.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different reading services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Okay, we're back here at Northern Middle School in a varsity contest between the Somerset Lady Jumpers and the Pulaski County Lady Maroons. Lady Maroons trail this one 2-0 to the Somerset Lady Jumpers goals. First goal was scored at the 24-13 mark by Bella Gregory, put the game at 1-0 advantage Somerset Lady Jumpers. And the 29-55 mark, Tori Robertson picks up the second goal for Somerset on the evening, pushes the lead to 2-0, and that's where the contest stands here at the halftime, Mike. It's been a competitive contest, and, of course, right now 2-0. The game is within striking distance, but with the competition this first half certainly didn't look like a 8-1 versus a 1-8 game.
No, it certainly didn't. In Pulaski County, they just couldn't get the ball, as you mentioned a time or two. Time of possession, they just couldn't keep the ball in this end. My left hand's extended. This the end toward my house. Well, that's not a very good description either. The end to my left.
The end where they would score points.
Exactly, and if you're watching on TV, you can see the score box, so it would be your right. Having said all that just for fun, they couldn't keep the ball on this end of the pitch. Somerset dominated the amount of times, the number of corners, the number of shots on goal, and the number of just possessions in and around the box down here. So it was a situation where I think Pulaski's defense, even though they're down 2-0, did a good job.
I think so. And
they just were called upon to be constantly on the defensive, and Pulaski got to find some offense. They got to get some this in this time.
Yep.
It's the right hand he extends. I got to quit doing that.
Somerset, of course, these are very, very unofficial statistics here in the first half. I've got Somerset had 10 shots on goal in that first half versus Pulaski County only had 2. And I think that kind of summarizes what you were trying to say, Mike. Pulaski County got to get more attempts on the goal and got to limit Somerset's attempts. Somerset was able to convert 2 of those 10 shots. Pulaski County only had 2 shots, didn't score any. So score 2-0 here at the half. And I'm going to go ahead. We failed to do the keys of the game. I think we'll go ahead and just do keys of the second half.
Very good, Michael.
So keys of the second half for both teams. Somerset, you want to keep doing what you're doing. I mean,
absolutely.
You dominated the goal. You've had it on the opponent's side of the field, on your offensive side of the field. If you're Pulaski County, you just got to increase your opportunities. You got to get more shots on the goal of the opponent, which happens to be the best team in the 12th region.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
But I think from just a novice standpoint who's trying to learn a whole lot more about this game, even though it's a 2-0 score, and in soccer that's a pretty good size margin, but it's not insurmountable. Pulaski played well.
They did.
I thought the effort was good. The one goal was not an accidental goal, but it was a hard shot on goal that one of the defenders didn't manage to get clear, and Somerset on the backside, to the credit of Gregory, had a bomb. I mean, she's 4 steps out in front of the goal, and it rolled toward her boot, and she nailed it. And then the one that Robertson scored is just one of the leading scorers in the state of Kentucky scoring a goal. Yeah. Those happen.
She's done that against a lot of teams this year.
Of course,
there was one nice shot that Somerset had. I think it may have been Robertson that shot the
hit
ball
the
top crossbar, which had that converted, it would have been another goal. But, yeah, it's been a competitive first half. And so our keys of the game there, we mentioned, were brought to you by White's Cabinets. At White's Cabinets, they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it is their mission to provide reliable products and services. The courteous and professional team at White's Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit the White's Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road. Learn more about what they can do for you. And also want to thank our special guest sponsor tonight, RCG Construction, for allowing us to bring you this contest. And a big thank you to Don Franklin, the Somerset Family Dealerships, for being the official photography sponsor for Lake Cumberland Sports this season and providing all of our game day picks. Be sure to take advantage of the end of summer savings at any of their Somerset locations. You can visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealerships. They treat you like family. And keeping stats and a correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans. And the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin Scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset. We also have a sponsor tonight, Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 23 years. We personalize your services to meet your needs, whether that be in our office, over the phone, or through your computer. Call Intrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Intrust, your mental health matters.
Michael, we're doing a little multitasking behind you here. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
you're fine.
Thanks for staying with it. I always try at halftime. I've been in a habit of when we do live games of trying to see if anybody has anything going on or if there's something egregious, that I have done that I'm trying to make right in my life before I get through this world. And again, there was just a note there that was intended for Kevin, I think, and it was in the so. We worked that out behind your back.
That's perfectly fine.
Does that make you feel bad that we're working behind your back?
I'm used to it.
Okay. Just make sure you – Michael enjoyed it. You and I don't get to spend – this time of year
we don't.
On Friday night, you're one place, I'm another place. It's just fact. And
it's just the way it is.
It's time.
Yep.
It's a time thing. But, again, later on, we get to spend some time – I enjoy you. I mean, you and I have both short of a full deck when it comes to our sense of humor. Sometimes
I can be dry at times,
and I have been accused of being a bit smart at times, and
I've never been accused of that.
But I don't mean that. I mean, we're just having fun. But I thank everybody. I thank our sponsors and Kevin and people at Lake Cumberland Sports for making this possible, because now I did a volleyball game with somebody who knows what they're doing the other night.
Unlike you're doing tonight.
No. And I've got the chance for us to start doing some soccer and find out. And it's entertaining. I'm on a learning curve that's steep. It's bad steep right now. I'm beginning to enjoy it, and hope everybody enjoys it with us. I know they can't say the excitement's not there. Because you and Josh on Friday night, there is some excitement going on.
We have a good time. I mean,
and everybody's afraid. Staten and I are about to go to blows at times.
Are you really?
Well, I mean, people go, "Do y'all not get along?"
Yeah.
Yes, we do. In case, what you got? Our schedule?
Yeah, we're busy next week.
Kevin says, "Oh, by the way, we're busy next week. Monday night, Wayne Southwestern boys. I'm assuming that's soccer, since the boys don't play volleyball." Tuesday night, PC versus Somerset volleyball. Thursday night, Taylor County versus Southwestern girls soccer. And Friday night, a triple slate of football games. And then Trinity on Saturday will make the trip down to play Somerset Christian. Now, Somerset Christian, if you want to talk sports in the state of Kentucky, Trinity takes their sports pretty seriously. I don't know if you've ever been around that bunch up there, but I'm going to give you a Trinity story since we've got
now,
a second.
Is this Louisville Trinity or is this a different Trinity?
I think it's Trinity Christian.
Trinity Christian,
yeah.
okay.
Because if it was Louisville Southwestern, early in the days of Southwestern football, we were covering Southwestern, and Dale Anderson, I think, I'm pretty sure it was, and he had some ties to the Louisville side of things, and they did a scrimmage. Well, I don't know, point the right direction, but that direction, other side of town. They had a scrimmage out there, so we roll in, and Southwestern's got 50, 60 kids dressed, and they're out there. And the buses start rolling in, and we're not talking about school buses with yellow. No. We're talking motor coaches. And they're coming in, and about the fifth one comes in. They got the whole parking lot blocked, and they start getting off, and a bunch of guys have got on green jerseys. And the second and third bus have green jerseys. The back two buses had on white jerseys. There's 150 kids roll out.
Wow.
And they said they left their freshmen at home.
Well,
that's what they said. Now, I don't know. That could have been foolishness. We're going to go to a break because I've been down memory lane. We're going to come back. 2-0. Somerset leads at the half. Come back with us after this break.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Back here to Northern Middle School as we are getting ready for second half action between Pulaski County Lady Maroons. They play host to the Somerset Lady Jumpers. Somerset Lady Jumpers lead 2-0. 40 minutes on the clock as we're set to kick off second half action. Again, before we do so, big thank you to our guest sponsor tonight, RCG Construction. We appreciate them very, very much, and all of our sponsors as we continue to be able to bring you sports, and we appreciate the sponsors to allow us to do that.
Pulaski will have the second half kick. We are about ready to go. Trying to see who is over the ball out there for Pulaski County. That is Richardson. And we are officially in the second half. Pulaski will center it up the middle. Somerset a little trouble getting it clear. Robertson got a boot on it, though, and it'll come back to near midfield, up the right side. Sweet move over there, but the sweeper will get it all the way back out to near midfield. Robertson will boot one ahead. We've got a track meet, but I think Pulaski's going to win the back end of that. Centered to the goalkeeper, and Philippi will punt it out, but Robertson finds the ball on her boot. Shot from high. Great save. Bounces away, goes left. Wow. Philippi full extension to get to that one, and it will roll across the end line. Last touched or off the boot of Somerset. Pulaski will have a goal kick.
Well, officially, that's the seventh save I have for
Yeah,
Philippi, but that might have been the most impressive
When
one.
the ball gets on the foot of Robertson, something's going to happen.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
regardless
just,
of where Robertson's at on the field.
I mean, she made first contact with that ball near midfield.
Yeah.
So, that there is there's a recognition of some talent there. Somerset with a quick look. Shot by Gregory, just literally a foot wide. It'll go across the end line, and it will be a goal kick. But Pulaski has had, in the first minute and a half of the second half, they've had two shots at the gullet, and neither went in, fortunately, for the Lady Maroons. Ground ball. Pulaski will play it. Burgess will manage to control it with the right foot, and she'll start up the right side. Crossover, head down that side, looking for help, centering pass. Nope. Tried to get it ahead to her teammate, and her teammate woed up. I think that was Roberts on the backside over there, and I don't know if that was failure to communicate, but anyway, that one sailed harmlessly out of here. See McKenzie going up to challenge against this kick. Off the boot of Roberts. She will kick it ahead. The throw from Pulaski County goes that direction, which is the flow of how Somerset was moving, but maybe they'll come away with it and will. Battle on the side. Somerset has the ball. Robertson, a crossover, finds a seam. Kick ahead to McKenzie. Shot from the side, and that'll center in the back of the net. I'm pretty sure that's McKenzie, but let's wait till she shows you her jersey.
Yeah, it was McKenzie.
All right. Well, I'm just trying to make sure we don't credit a wrong goal, but that's at the 42-45 mark.
That doesn't really make sense, does it? 42, 40. Okay, I
Yeah.
understand. Yeah, yeah.
And
See,
3
forgive
nil.
me. Yeah.
It's all right, Michael. We all do it.
I was just making sure.
McKenzie will be credited with her first goal. So Somerset has 3 scores in the book tonight. I am not trying to keep assists. They officially do. Those will be added to the players by the official score, which I am not. Pulaski has it now down 3-0, and they're in a position now whether you've just got to try to get a 1 somewhere. Just try to get on the board.
Well, you got to keep the ball down here on the offensive side of the pitch to get opportunities. That's been a challenge tonight.
Justice runs into, on over, and people and came away with it somehow. I don't know how. That one is booted out of here by Lawless. Somerset with a throw. Robertson. That time, Pulaski did a nice job of bumping her off that throw. But Justice is going to come away with it in front of McAlpin. We got a handball. We'll have a do-over here. It's going to be Pulaski ball. I thought Lawless was going to, and she will take the kick. Centered toward the box. Somerset has 3 white shirts back there. Tried to head it out, and it got to the ground, but Robertson will come in and clean up the mess. Excuse me, that's Burgess. Both of them wear orange shoes. That's my excuse. Knocked off the ball by Hamilton, and it will be Pulaski ball. Throw into McAlpin. She and Wilson right here. We had front row seats for that little.
We did.
And Wilson will come away with the throw. McAlpin steps in front, got a hand on, or got a foot on it, goes off of Somerset. McAlpin with a throw, and quickly Pulaski on the attack. Just couldn't get a body there in time. A run down the backside by Hanson. And she and Roberts will
do a little dance.
Do a little spinaroo, and Roberts is going to come away with it, but she kicks it too far ahead, and Pulaski will get a takeaway. Well, Somerset and Robertson will end up with the ball on her boot down the middle. Little punch on the side to Gregory, lines up the shot. Nice save on the backside by Philippi. You could see the play developing. I mean, it's not the first time that those two have run down the pitch together, talking about Robertson and Gregory.
Well, Somerset spaces the field.
They
spaces
do.
the pitch so very well.
Oh, Burgess with the knee on the ball, and it came up into the chest, and one of the Pulaski players, that hurts. That would have been Anderson. No call, though, so play on. Somerset will run the ball down from behind and take it away from Pulaski. Shot on goal from the backside, but Philippi did stood there like a big tree and caught that one. There's a boot. Somerset will return. McAlpin bumped off the ball by Justice. Justice has got a low profile, and she's very adept at getting the shoulder in front of people. McAlpin off the toe of Justice, saved by Pulaski. Pulaski down the right side. Michael, that is Stogsdale. I think that's a 6. If she comes back by, let's make sure.
That is exactly.
That is?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Three 0 if you just joined us. Somerset with the lead. They led 2-0 at the half. Picked up a goal here in the second period. Goal kick by one of the sweepers. McAlpin across the face. Can't find it. Somerset battles. Burgess got a boot on it, and that one's going to start the other direction. And Pulaski with a bit of a run here. Ladavong will chase into the corner and get the steal. Up the right side, punted back toward the middle. Pulaski has a look. And pass got behind the runner. All the way to midfield. I think Well, that no handball. That one, I guess they were saying our hands were inside the frame. There goes Justice to Burgess. Boom ahead. Nobody there except for the Pulaski keeper, and Philippi will scoop that one up. She punts one that'll be knocked down by Burgess, corralled by Gregory. Starts up the left side. She will blow into the corner looking for a center. Off the body of the Pulaski defender, that would be Coomer. And this is going to bring about a Somerset corner kick, Michael.
6th on the evening for Somerset. Corner kick, that is.
And who will take her 6th of 6? Miss Robertson.
Miss Robertson.
Tori Robertson will do the honors. She's not in restricted view. She's in a different county from where I'm standing.
Should be careful. There's a ledge over there at the edge of that field.
I thought you were talking about me. There's people below me.
Well, I was
down
going to
there.
say, now, if you fall out, I am freshly CPR certified.
Beautiful centering pass. It get kicked around off the head of a Pulaski player. Another shot on goal by Justice, and a great save. Wow, that ball was all over heads and feet, and somehow Philippi came away with it.
Looked like there was a couple shots there. You mentioned
There were,
Justice, and
yes.
McKenzie got one as well,
Yep.
but Pulaski able to keep it out of the net.
That's the key. They can't afford any more damage. Roberts spins away, taken away. Beautiful job, Pulaski on that side. That's Hanson. Pulaski has it. We have a collision. Wow. Yeah, okay, there's the foul. I was waiting. That one was of the I can't let that one go variety. I think it was not intentional, but the collision was significant. Pulaski with the free kick.
3rd foul called against the Lady Jumpers this evening.
We had 1 yellow card in the opening half.
Yep.
Wow, that is a boomer. Got all the way into almost the box on the other end. Pulaski's got it in front. Chance into the net. McAlpin breaking off this side with help from the backside, but Zimmerman just comes out and puts her paws on it and shuts everything down. What color is her outfit?
Pink, but Zimmerman has not touched the ball very much, and
She's been lonely.
she has been lonely. That's a good thing if you're Lady Jumpers.
McKenzie boots it straight up in the air, and eventually Roberts will battle, and Ladavong and Somerset will have a throw, and Burgess will jog across either to leave the game or throw the ball inbound. She will leave the game. She's being substituted for.
Longhorn checking in for Lady Jumpers, and looks like a couple new players for Pulaski as well. Number 4, Madison Spurlock, and number 3, Ada Shepers.
Thank you.
However you pronounce that. Apologies to the family.
Pulaski friendly fire, but they're going to come away with the ball. And again, a little contact from the side. A lot of contact. Lawless was knocked to the deck, and it's going to be a throw for Somerset over here. There was no call on that. Play on. Somerset has it. Nice job to clear by Pulaski County way down on this end, and it's going to require Wilson to make a play. She doesn't come away cleanly. Pulaski with a bit of a threat, and Wilson will just boot it across the side and say, let's play for the next one. "13 is Hamilton. She will do the honors. We were talking about the throw earlier, what I learned the other night. Both feet have to be on the ground and both hands have to be on the ball.
And the ball's got to come back behind the head, too.
It does. And there's a long boot down to the other end, and it will be gobbled by Philippi. Nobody within 30 yards of the net when that one was launched. Coomer has it straight in front of her goal. Spurlock. That one's off the boot of Pulaski player Salyer, and it will be a throw for Justice. Sounds like a crusade, doesn't it? A throw for Justice?
Yep. I could get behind that.
I don't know how that. Robertson, a pass up the right side to Roberts, and Roberts tried to step over it, and it went between her legs without breaking stride and kept going. I think she thought she was going to get a top of it and missed it, or it had a little more heat on it than she knew. Pulaski with a bit of a run, but it's slapped out by Bowers. McAlpin keeps it in. Ball is knocked down as Somerset Pulaski tries to center. Robertson. Deep ball ahead. We've got a run by Gregory. She'll get there first and get a roller down, and a nice job to sweep it up by Coomer. Coming across the back line and got that one and saved a goal. I'm assuming that's Coomer. I think that knee brace is a giveaway.
I think that was a very nice play by Coomer. She's not playing goalkeeper, but she gets the save on that one.
So Gregory denied her second goal. Robertson will spin it back toward the middle and start the offense. Heads to the right. A boomer from way out, right at the top of the frame, but Philippi is tall enough to pull that one down. Let's see how you get that much running to your right and twisting. I guess the torque is in your favor. I don't know. I'll leave that for another day. You heard the thud. That was off of one of Pulaski's players.
I missed the Somerset player that made the shot, or attempted the shot. Did you get it?
Gregory.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ask me anything else. That's be the only
That's all
thing
I was
I get
gonna
right.
ask you.
Okay, thank you. There's a ball punted all the way back into the Pulaski end, but Somerset will get it back off the missed punt, or missed shot, or missed hit would be the right term eventually. There's Gregory again. Oh, bodies everywhere. No whistles. Let's play. I get the safe sign. It'll go out of bounds. All the body parts will be picked up.
Again, I don't know the rules.
Nothing. That's just a collision.
Just an inadvertent contact.
Yeah.
A couple of new players coming
Now, the rules are, again, interpretive of the official.
Yeah.
Some officials would not, that would have been a call of some sort.
A.V. Tungate for Somerset checking in, and for Pulaski County, there may have been multiple checking in.
All right, we'll chase them. I see a forward down here in front of me.
For Pulaski,
Mm-hmm.
that'd be Madison Spurlock.
Thank you. She's been in the game. My bad.
And Purcell is in as well. I think she
Okay.
may have checked in.
Ball ahead. Somerset will do a good job just to boot it back down, and Pulaski will return the favor, and there's a home run. This could be a breakaway. Bowers finally clears it. She had some help coming on the backside in Pulaski County. I want to say that was.
Well, I put the goalie maybe took a little shot there,
and
contact, but friendly fire. Well, Spurlock was trying to motion the goalie to come up and get that ball, and I think the Pulaski player may have inadvertently ran into the goalie there slightly.
Well, once she gets that far out of the net, there are times that she's unprotected. She's one of us. Somerset with a run, stripped away. Nice job by Pulaski County. That was Hanson. If that's 10, I can't see that far away, but I'm going to say it is. McAlpin will lose it off the boot of Ladavong. We've got a bit of a stoppage, and
We're going to take a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout here.
Okay.
The name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weikert Realtors Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property they are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weikert Realtors Ford Brothers.
I didn't notice there was a Pulaski player down in the box down here, and that was a stoppage for checking on an injury. And I don't think any of the players cared about the stoppage. The pace has been very frantic. But if you're Pulaski, you're almost halfway through the second half and you're down 3-0. You need something good to happen in the next little bit. They will head, Somerset will head toward the other end. Waiting to see the official and the coaching staff. They're still having a discussion, so I don't know what it is, but the ball has been put in play, and it was one of those, I'm not sure, they just drop it. which means I'm not sure of the call. This one's coming to us, Michael. That'll sail out of bounds. It will be a throw for Somerset.
Avery Branscombe, number 4, in for Somerset.
Thank you. Justice will do the honors. Thrown in. And on cue for Pulaski County, Spurlock will knock it out of bounds. There goes Gregory across the frame. She punts one toward the flag. She was trying to find a teammate, Lawhorn, running up the other side. Just got it a little bit inside of where it needed to go. .23 to go in the second half, or by our clock, 57 minutes in the game. Exhausted. Here goes McAlpin up the backside on a run. She's intercepted by Bowers. There's a wreck. McAlpin's down. No sign of a whistle or a flag, and it'll be a play on, and Pulaski will just kick it out of bounds across the side. McAlpin took a fall, and I'm not sure she's up.
She's up, but she's
there she is. Okay, I was trying to find her over there.
But again, that defense for Somerset, when Pulaski tries to get the momentum at all over there on that side of the field, Somerset's just pushing it right back. Excellent defensive performance by them as a
Robertson
squad.
from the right side, high launch across the net. That hit the back frame on the back side and looked like it went in the net, but it was way wide. Well, it wasn't wide, it was high, but you know what I meant.
From our end, it looked like an optical illusion.
It was. Think about this right now. Look at the body language. These young ladies have played it. They're starting to show signs of on a hot, humid night. Ball was off the hands of Spurlock, and it'll be a throw for Somerset. Justice in the middle to Robertson. She'll go to her right. By the way, if I'm guarding her in this basketball, she likes to go right. She goes right. Centering pass is blocked. She'll get it back and put a shot on goal, and that's rejected, brought back out. Bowers will make the save and keep it in this end. Ooh, dangerous as Somerset had somebody, that's Branscombe, right in front of the net, but couldn't get to that carom. Mid-court boot. Turn around, Pulaski with a bit of a run here, but Bowers will interrupt things and kick it to Michael here below us.
And I'm going to be no help.
Hamilton here will throw it. Now the ball went in right where I am, and she's 10 yards below me. That's good spacing for her. That one is skied, and the assistant referee didn't even make an attempt to catch that. He was doing his job. Before somebody takes me wrong. Well, we're going to decide who's going to throw it in, and eventually Pulaski will do the honors. Got a centering pass, but kicked out by Somerset. Robertson found the ball again, and she heads up the right side, and she got a lot of grass in front of her and a runner on each side. A trailer in the middle. This is developing, and she puts one up from 40 yards, and it sails into the night. It will be a goal kick for Pulaski County. Somerset still running in more bodies.
And I'm having a hard time seeing now that
I am too.
light is reflecting off the glass. We've got that might help.
Mink has checked in. She's standing right here in front of me. So
Yeah, that helps. Thank you.
yeah, it does. Thank you, Kevin. I can't see, but it's one of them dilemmas. Michael?
Yes, sir.
They started without me. I was looking. Mink gets decked. The whistles have been, and I don't mean this disrespectfully, but they have not called a lot of cheap stuff tonight.
No, they've not had to Well, they've let a little contact go, and
Yeah.
that's going to happen.
We do have a call right here, but it's going to result in a kick for Pulaski County, or he's wanting a ball, I think, is the first thing. We got that part covered. And then he's wanting it spotted for the free kick where he be standing. And now he's going to get a wall built. And we're going to be ready. See the number on who's taking the kick for Pulaski? I can't.
Number 3.
Thank you.
If I can get a name. Number 3 is Ada Shippers.
Yep, she started for the Maroon Ladies. That one will sail over the end line, and we hit 18 minutes or we hit 62 minutes in the second half of this contest, and still 3-0 Somerset on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Big thank you to our guest sponsor tonight, RCG Construction. We appreciate their sponsorship of high school girls soccer.
All of our sponsors. Somerset will win that one, but it will sail off the side, and it'll be a throw for Pulaski County. Properly executed throw, by the way.
Textbook.
Since I'm starting to become a critique of throws. Did you see the one the other night where it went backwards?
I did not.
I know the ruling on that now, too. Throw in bounds. Pulaski has it, but ridden off of it by McKenzie, and she may come away with it, and does. Coomer all the way up from her sweeper position. Booms one to the corner. She's got a little bit of a look. Into the box. Pulaski County might have been offsides, but no call. Here comes McKenzie. A little whoop-de-doop. Stop and go. Pink shoes with green bottoms and a little bit of silver to flash. Those are pretty nice boots. That one's going to sail out of bounds. Throw for Somerset. No, the throw the other night, it was both feet on the ground or both feet and both hands on the ball, but it went behind the young lady who was trying to throw it in. It slipped out of her hands, and it landed out of bounds, and that's just a do-over.
Well, I didn't realize that.
If it lands in play, it's an improper throw, and you got to give it away, but it's what they told me, and the guy was wearing a green shirt, so I trusted him. Simi McAlpin couldn't corral that one, and it goes off her foot to Justice. That was a off-frame ball. Mink up the left side. Take it away by Coomer. She'll do a little whoopsie-doo and head it back north. Knocked down by Bowers to McKenzie. She'll center up the left side. Nice job by Pulaski. Can't get a number. Great takeaway over there. Now the ball comes back to her, and she's on a run. Up the left side. Battle for one. But again, it's going to come back away from the goal instead of into an attack position. McAlpin has it now up the right side. She's going to try to set the defender to make a move to go by her. The defender gets help as Mink comes up to join. McAlpin still, this bit of dribbling has gone on for a while, and she's still putting moves on. Eventually got to the end of the line, and Mink says enough of this and kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Pulaski County.
The player you were trying to identify earlier was number 7 for Pulaski, Kinley Gilreath.
I need to mark her with shoes or hair or something because I can't read that number. She's playing the backside. Anybody? It's Gilreath, right?
Gilreath.
Thank you.
Yeah, on the far side of the pitch,
it has for me. It's just the angle.
Harder.
Yeah.
Well, I'm using the camera when you say that. I'm looking. If I can't see, I'm using Jeremiah Jones technology over there. It's helping. Mighty fine.
Oh, Jeremiah's over there? I didn't know that. Thanks, Jeremiah, as always. He is a man of few words. Chuckles every now and then and looks at you funny when you say stupid things, but he's a man of few words. Centering pass got away from Pulaski County. It'll come to Coomer, who is about 80 yards away from where she plays. Trying to get something done. McAlpin, a ball in front. Shot by Pulaski, goes in. Rebound on the backside.
Pulaski.
It's number 25 for Pulaski. Emily Purcell with the goal. Is that right?
If that's the right number.
If that's the right number.
Is that Purcell on the goal goes?
That's who it looks like to me.
All right. Emily Purcell at the – Kevin, our time's gone. 1350, do the math, 50, 67, 6610.
6610. Emily Purcell.
That was math on the fly right there, boys and girls. Great job. Again, just a carom that got away in front of the net. Purcell, where she needed to be, finished it. 3-1, and now, as they say, don't go away. All of a sudden, things start to get interesting. Somerset has it. Mink up the left side, a little cross into the middle. Got away. Robertson got a boot on it, but it got slapped back at her, and Pulaski's going to come away with the ball. Ladavong will kick it out of bounds off the side, and Pulaski will have a throw. Little excitement for the home crowd. Nice take and turn by Somerset. That's Burgess. Oh, stopping. That's not. That's Robertson ahead to McKenzie. Goal. Wow.
Isabella McKenzie.
Just barely got the McKenzie out, and that was a right-footed boot from distance, perfectly into the back corner. And McKenzie will put her second on the board tonight.
Yes, sir.
You writing these down?
I am.
Thank you. So it's 4-1 on your Randall E. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
2 goals scored within a minute.
By the way, Randy's wife, Melissa, I think her birthday is either tomorrow, Monday, yesterday, one of these days in this brief period, and thanks to them for all their years of sponsorship. Happy birthday, Melinda. Little stoppage. I'm all for it. How about y'all?
Well, I've not ran near as much as these young ladies, but I'm guessing they're thankful for it.
Pulaski will get it after the goal. That one will go off the head of Gregory and come to Mink. She will center, but Gregory may get a boot on this before it's over with. She runs to the sidelines. You said something other about NASCAR. If it ain't rubbing, it ain't racing.
I said rubbing's racing.
There's a little rubbing with Hamilton there as they started up the left side. No official foul. Pulaski gets it deep, but it's going to be punted back out. And now Somerset with a little bit of an advantage. Gregory tries to get it ahead. A little too hot for McKenzie. It's going to go across the outline. If you're Somerset, it's not what you want to do, but you can just about start burning time right now. Up the right side, Gregory trying to get a hat trick out of tonight. She's got 2 already. Wow. Robertson with a bit of a steal. Heads to her right. Trying to line up a shot. She does. It's knocked down by Coomer. And Pulaski will get it back out, but Robertson will be there to reclaim the ball. And now this time into the center. Shot off the foot of McKenzie. No.
Wide, right? So I've got Abby Coomer.
That's her.
With 3 saves on the evening. I mean, she's not playing goalie, but she's been very active there in the box.
Yeah, she is the
nice game defensive.
She's the sweeper on the back end for this this Pulaski County bunch. She does a really nice job. Pulaski has it mid-stripe, and McKenzie just comes in and pokes it away. It'll come away to Bowers, who plays the same role on the other end for Somerset, as does Coomer for Pulaski. She also does a pretty good job of cleaning stuff up. Stolen away by Pulaski County. Head up the right side, but it'll find the boot of Burgess off of Mink's leg. McAlpin heads up the right side with a bit of a 1-on-2, and she can't get away from Wilson. They've spent a lot of time bumping each other tonight. That's going to go across the side. McAlpin says it's mine. She's waiting on the official. It is Pulaski's throw. 10 minutes to go. That one's yours, Mike.
Can't get it.
All right. Let it go this time. Get the next one. Galpin will center it back. Ball will go across the end line, and again,
We've got a new goalkeeper in for
Somerset.
Somerset.
Did you get a number?
Well, it was 99 on the back of that yellow jersey.
99. I'll tell you what, we could probably go to KHSA and just see who else has been a keeper for them this year.
There's been a couple. It's not Bowers. It must be Lily Hampton.
Let's go with Lily.
That's what we're going to go with.
Fine with me because I don't know.
I liked your strategy, though.
Well, process of elimination sometimes the only thing you have when you're on the fly. You rarely see a goalkeeper change without injury. And a boomer. Coomer says take that. She sends it back to the Pulaski end. Bowers tries to send it away off the chest. It'll carry him to Robertson, who will boot it all the way down the pitch, but Coomer is the only one within 20 yards of it, and she'll let the keeper come out and kick that away. So Philippi will kick it out of bounds just short of the mid-stripe.
Substitution Somerset.
I think we got number 17 for Somerset checking in.
That's
Ariana Childry.
Childry, yes. I'm not sure. I think Somerset has exhausted the bench. I think everybody that was over there has played. Somerset toward the goal, a little roller. Look for a pass to a teammate that wasn't there, and Philippi will come up with it. Philippi still got some boom. Pulaski will kick it ahead, but it will get over the side into the Somerset bench for a Somerset throw. Bowers will do the honors. Threw it in off the foot of a Pulaski player, so we'll get a do-over about 15 yards further up the field. There's the throw. Nice job for Pulaski to step in, steal the throw, but it does carry them back to Bowers, who entered the throw. Coomer gets the ball on the ground, but can't clear it. Now does. She'll get it in the air, but Somerset may come on. No, McAlpin gets a leg on it. Mink will finally clear it across the pitch. Stolen away. Somerset, a collision. Bodies down, no call. Centered ahead. Pulaski's got a look. And there is always a sweeper back there. There's somebody waiting. That one's going to stay in play, and Somerset will have it just in front of us. That is Childry. She will do the throw. 6.5 to go. McKenzie, do a little dance. Step between. Blow by. Take it away. And McKenzie says, I didn't appreciate that, so she gives a little shoulder bump. And
Just a subtle.
pretty subtle.
Pretty subtle.
Well,
We were right on top of it.
we had a good view of it.
We did. A couple new Lady Maroons checking in, 21 and 16. Both those are re-entries.
You think so?
I believe so. Katra Anderson and 16, Chloe Stockstill.
Yes. Stockstill will come just before us. She and Mink will pair up. We will have a throw. Stockstill gets it back. Nice job to step through and head it up the right side. Pass ahead to a teammate, but Pulaski or Somerset has somebody waiting. Up the right side, you got a chance. You got a runner on the outside. Ball on the pitch. It's going to go into the box. There you go.
Goal! Pulaski!
And that was number 6 for Pulaski. Aubrey Richardson with the goal.
Works for me, partner. I saw her score the goal. I will swear to that in a court of law. I can't tell you exactly which number it was.
74-48.
And again, that's
the
just
contest.
too few trips down here. Pulaski's done some good things when they've been able to get the ball in this end. Just not enough time spent on this end of the pitch. They've still got 5 minutes. The officials are talking to each other. That's good. I'm not sure what he said, but he didn't ask me. So Somerset now has to decide, do you turn the attack up real hard or do you start defense? Well, here they go on the attack. We'll start with Gregory. Take it away. Good job. Pulaski's going to win the ball. Head north. Bowers has it on her boot. She's going to battle and pushing and shoving and grabbing, and it's off her boot. That's going to be Pulaski throw.
Crowd's getting pumped up.
Yes, they are. Throw in. Pulaski's got a little juice for the first time in a while. Centering pass, backside, ran around it, didn't get the right boot, was looking for the left boot and didn't get a shot away. That'll go out of bounds. Somerset throw just in front of us.
4 minutes left.
Gregory has it. She'll center, but I don't see a white shirt. Well, there's one coming out of the darkness. See, she knew that Roberts was going to be there. Roberts ahead. Hampton. Now Pulaski will come away with the errant, but we have a call. Well, the head referee is pointing at the assistant referee.
They're going to go talk about it.
And they're about to make a decision.
Going to get it right.
And if you're Somerset, this doesn't bother you at all because clock runs. Boom. A punt off the free kick after the foul, whatever was called over there, and I don't know, all the way through the end of the pitch, about 70-plus yards, maybe 75 yards.
Flip the field, if you will. Sammy McAlpin checking back in.
Yeah, if you're Pulaski right now, you need a quick goal. You could get things really exciting if you can, with still a couple minutes on the clock, get it to a one-goal margin. But Somerset, I think, will become very deliberate. Matter of fact, they have taken 15 seconds to get this goal kick. Pulaski will win. No, actually Somerset will win the ball. McKenzie comes away with it. She's bumped off of it. I literally mean bumped off of it by Lawless. Throw in, intercepted by Pulaski County. That was sail out of bounds. Again, right in front of us. We've been in the action. That was Spurlock who came away with the ball. Pulaski has it up the right side, Michael, trying to
get what they want.
Trying to get a centering pass, and it's booted back toward midfield. Franz gets a boot on it. Somerset lost it off the side. It'll be a Pulaski throw. We go under 2 minutes.
Again,
and
Mike, I'm
Pulaski will turn it back.
New to the sport, but Robertson has been in a defensive position most of this second half.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I figure.
Her ball skills are pretty good. There's a battle between Bowers and McAlpin, and we get a whistle, and I think it will go against Bowers. Yes, McAlpin will get a kick. She leaves it for a teammate to do the honors, and she'll go down and try to get in scoring position. A boomer toward the net, out of there by the aforementioned. You talked about being on defense. Robertson was the one in the middle of.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Pulaski with the centering shot. McAlpin had it run up the back, and she was in position, just couldn't get squared up. Pulaski again. They've got numbers, but that one's going to get bounced out of the side, and it'll be a throw. Anderson. Well, actually it stayed in. I apologize. But the shot will go to the new keeper that you told me you think is.
Well, the new keeper we think is Lily Hampton.
That's close enough to say we think because we don't know. Booted toward the middle.
Lily Hampton.
Shot by Lawless will sail out of bounds. Somerset playing at a higher pace. There's only 30 seconds. They need to play at the low gear right now. Well. And they'll change who's going to throw it in, and now you get a sub in, and You can milk some clock if you want to. Throw over the top. Lawless Lawless got a lot of the ball, and then she banked it off of France. But Somerset will have it back. We're going to go under 10 seconds, and this one is probably going to end 4-2 Somerset. Clock winds down to 0. I look for the lead official, the head referee. There is no stoppage. There is nothing going to happen. Final score, Somerset 4, Pulaski 2. We'll be back after this timeout and do what we do in a postgame show.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at Ford Brothers Inc.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
Welcome back to Northern Middle School, where Pulaski County Lady Maroons have dropped tonight's contest 4-2 to the Lady Jumpers of Somerset. Going to give you a scoring recap. First goal of the evening scored in the first half at the 24-13 mark by Bella Gregory of Somerset to put the Lady Jumpers up 1-0. Tori Robertson then comes back and scores her first goal of the evening at the 29-55 mark, put the score at 2-0, and that's where the score sat at halftime. In the second half, Isabella McKenzie gets her first of 2 goals at the 42-45 mark, put the Somerset Lady Jumpers up 3-0. Emily Purcell, number 25 for Pulaski, puts Pulaski Lady Maroons on the board at the 66-10 mark, put the score at 3-1. Isabella McKenzie came back
Nice boots
and scored 46 seconds later with her second goal of the evening at the 66-56 mark, put the score 4-1 in favor of Lady Jumpers. And Aubrey Richardson for Pulaski County scores at the 74-48 mark and put 2 goals on the board for Pulaski Lady Maroons, and that puts the score 4-2, which is where the contest ended at the evening. I'm going to step out here. We've got our player of the game that has joined us up here in the box.
Miss Abby Coomer.
Miss Abby Coomer played a phenomenal game for Lady Maroons defensively. I'm going to step up, give her my mic, and let Mr. Mike Kerr give her a post-game interview.
My pleasure, as always. Michael, we just got a lot better looking when you got up and she sat down. All right. Abby, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, do me a favor. Talk like you're mad at me. Talk loud.
Okay.
It's good to see you. I like the boots, first off.
Yeah.
I don't like the knee. I see the scar. That's from last year?
Last year and this year.
More than one.
Yes.
So sorry to hear that. All right, you are our player of the game tonight, and we think, sometimes people don't understand. I made one comment. You were 70 yards from home on one when you were up here trying to get, but again, your job is back on the defensive end and cleaning things up, and it seemed to me like, and I don't keep time of possession, but it seemed to me like at least in the opening half, Somerset stayed in your all's end of the pitch.
Yes, they did.
And you had, by our count, you had 3 saves, if you want to call it that, where the ball was actually on frame, and you managed one of them when you came from 40 yards away on the side over there and ran one down and got it at the back post. But anyway, people don't really understand how many steps you take in a night, because every time it's in this end, you're ultra busy, but you catch yourself as you all were trying to attack a little bit, and finally did get to spend a little time in the Somerset end,
Yes.
and did get a couple goals out of it.
Yes, we did.
All right, you've played Somerset twice this year. You're probably going to see them again come district tournament time. I think they got you all 3-0 once and now 4-2. What have you learned? Me being the novice, I'm trying to learn a little bit about soccer. What I would say is you've got to find a way to keep their runs to a minimum, because there were times that in the middle, a lot of times it was Robertson, but you would have McKenzie or Gregory or Roberts, and it was almost like 4 bodies were flowing at you, and you got to find some way to check all of them. That's a pretty tough deal.
Yes, it is. It's just a lot of running.
A lot of running.
Yes.
I wish I could offer you a cold drink. I don't have one right now, but I know your mom. I actually have a cat. We're going on page here. I have a cat that your mother gave my daughter 14 years ago,
Oh, good Lord.
and we still have that cat. So if anybody's looking for a cat and the Coomers happen to have any, they're long-range cats. They're good cats. All right. How long before district, and are you all healthy as a team? Are you pretty well where you need to be right now, just playing some matches and getting stronger?
Yes, we are pretty healthy right now, and I think it's just a team. Like, we need to play more as a team. But I feel like we are where we need to be right now.
Do you like the defensive end?
Yes, I do.
You just like to be the spoiler, don't you? You just be like, no, it's not going to happen.
Yes.
All we can say is thank you for coming and joining us. I hope you get something cold to drink. Tell them I'll pay for it as they're going out. You've earned it. But again, best of luck. See you soon with the rest of the season. This is Abby Coomer. She is our player of the game. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think are we going to break? Are we quitting? I'm still talking. Okay. I was producing with my back to everybody, which is no. Thank you, Abby. Appreciate you. We are going to wrap this one up. Somerset led 2-0 at the half. They stretched it to 4-0 at one point. 3-0, and then immediately after Pulaski scored their first goal, Somerset put the fourth one in the net.
Yep.
Pulaski did add one more. We had an exciting second half from a scoring standpoint, but again, probably on this night, I think Abby, would agree, Somerset spent way too much time in the Pulaski end of the pitch.
They really did. And we talked about that at halftime. That was what Pulaski needed to limit. Did they limit it? Perhaps. I mean, they were able to put 2 goals in the second half, which was they just two goals short
Exactly.
to tie up. But it was a very competitive contest. I think you would not judge the two teams on the pitch being opposite ends of the spectrum on the 8-1 record coming in for Somerset and 1-8 for Pulaski. This did not look like a lopsided contest. Very competitive, and Pulaski County, as your player of the game mentioned, they're on the right track.
They are, and that's 9 wins in a row for Somerset. I don't want to.
The best team in the 12th region.
Well, right now they have the best record in the 12th region. There's a couple other schools that will argue with you right now, and my opinion on it is if they are the best team, and I'm not trying to argue with you. Tonight, Pulaski County played them a pretty close match, and when district comes around, the ball bounces funny, crazy things happen.
Yep.
But again, I'm looking forward to it. The more times we get to see these young ladies and young men play, the more of a soccer novice I am. But I'm starting to learn more about it and appreciate more about the effort it takes. And to see the smile on Miss Coomer's face when you said, like you play defense, she said yes. she enjoys that role. And again,
Yep.
And it's the other thing. Some of these kids we don't ever get a chance to see. We don't and get a chance to speak with them. But Somerset will get the win, and I'm happy that we reported in the walk-in that Miss France would not play because she has a huge knee brace. She ended up playing a whole lot, and she's walking just beneath us right down there, and she still has a huge knee brace that she's put back on.
She had a nice effort tonight.
I appreciate you putting up with me. We've enjoyed it. Don't forget, Monday night we're going to do this 4 nights next week, 3 nights of soccer and 1 night of volleyball, if my memory serves. And we've got 3 football games next week. Lake Cumberland Sports is a busy bunch, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
I second that absolutely 100%.
You and I have done a soccer game. Kevin can still smile, and he's probably ready to shoot both of us. But thank you all for all of our sponsors, for everybody, particularly for our folks at RCG Construction, our guest sponsor tonight. Thank everybody. Pulaski falls 4-2 to Somerset on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. One last time, good night, everybody.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I ain't 200 down, down again, here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.